Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Chrome Zone. Today we're going to do a tutorial on more sound design stuff inside of Ableton, inside the box, all stock plugins, so you don't have to use anything else apart from just what's inside of Ableton. We're going to learn how to make these sort of alien soundscapes such as this. So that's what that sounds like. Basically, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do stuff like that, and you're going to learn tips and tricks about sound design along the way. So let's get started. Let's create a MIDI track. From there, we just want to go to our instruments, drag in an operator. Nice and simple. For this sound, I just honestly experimented with the different waves. I just picked a random one such as saw. It's a saw wave, something very simple. So you're going to learn some creative effects along the way. So let's drag in an auto filter, and then when you sweep, it will create this sort of dubstep effect, which yeah. So basically what I did was I just put in a, let's put in an A note. Make that lower, an octave lower. Very good. We'll loop that. Just loop that and go show automation. You can press this plus sign. That way that you're not touching any of this MIDI stuff, you're just affecting the automation of the auto filter. And there you go, that's how you get started. So what I usually like to do is something like heaps basic like this. There we go, so that's that. Something really basic. So that's the first sort of cool effect inside of Ableton is the auto filter. You can have a lot of fun with that. The next thing that I absolutely love that I can tell you about is the chorus. There's lots of cool things that I do with the chorus. I always put it on 100% dry wet, and I just play around with the modulation and the feedback to create all these really cool effects. So it creates such a difference in honestly 2 seconds. And then the next bit that I usually do is I start automating all the parameters. So stuff like the amount. Wow, so cool. So you can kind of go crazy. You can add in flanges to start creating all these crazy sounds. Just go crazy with this. I'm gonna go crazy, add some echo effects. The echo is a very important part of this sound because it adds that dystopian feel of the sound. So you want a sort of really metallic sound, And then what you want to do is add those echoes and reverbs at the end to create that space. That way you're creating that really, really cool sound. We can also do some amp modification. So with effects, the dry wet knob is a fantastic tool because you can sort of parallel. It's like parallel compression. You can sort of blend in the two elements together to create this sort of unique soundscape. Another Ableton effect that I use quite a lot is the EQ as a instrumental effect, sorry. So what I do is I create these sweeps, and then how I do it is through automation. I let it sweep through. There we go. And then for this one, I create a counter sweep. I like to call it. It's a name that I created myself. 100%. So what it'll do is it'll do the exact opposite. And there you go. And then what I do is I duplicate, and then I basically do the exact same thing but the opposite way. Now, there's a bit of resonance issues that I don't like. That could potentially be from the flanger. Yeah. And there we go, we've started to create the sound that we want to create, which is basically this dystopian soundscape. You can play around with the echo and create all these crazy effects by what you can do is re-record the audio. So have a new audio track and then select 14, and then basically you can start recording from there and go pretty insane with the effects. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Just kind of go crazy. So yeah, from there, basically you can keep creating all these soundscapes and then save into your sample library and build your own sample packs. And that way you're creating your own soundscapes, you're being creative, and actually gets you outside of the it gets you out of creative blocks for when you're writing your music. You can sort of start creating all this crazy stuff that sort of inspires you. This stuff inspires me because I love writing music about sort of dystopian futures and whatnot. So there you go. There's a tutorial for the day inside of Ableton. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you.